Content warning. Flashing lights, fast-changing colors, violence, insects, guns, food. His crew mutinied, crash-landing him on an alien planet. Low on food, and without a proper way to escape the planet, Space Captain McCallery must find a way off this alien world in the first episode of Space Captain McCallery, Crash Landing. So being a low-poly action adventure game, you'll be punching and blasting your way through various enemies as you traverse multiple levels over its 1-hour length. Since McCallery is without food supplies, one must scavenge for various plants to keep their energy and health up, which can sometimes come with visually distracting side effects. The alien world McCallery inhabits can feel, well, alien at times, with the strange plants you find, as well as the purple caves and forests you'll explore, but all with a hint of cuteness due to the low-poly models, evoking memories of Nintendo 64 platformer classics. Just like those games, you'll find yourself doing a lot of platforming, but Space Captain McCallery gives an interesting wrinkle to this. You don't jump, you dash. So instead of hopping from platform to platform, you'll be hurtling yourself around, a skill that's as useful in combat as it is in exploration. It takes some getting used to, but once one figures out how it works, it's satisfying to dash around dodging enemies or speeding up movement. You also partake in some light puzzles, which amounts to mainly pushing around blocks to segment platforming sections. Fortunately, they never become too complex, serving more as a breather from time to time. The combat consists of punching and shooting with lock-on targeting. Most enemy attacks come in the form of projectiles reminiscent of bullet hell shooters, challenging you to dash and maneuver yourself around while still getting shots in. The lock-on helps keep the camera on the action, particularly important considering the multitude of projectiles one must avoid. However, when walking around some corners, the camera can be a bit jarring when it reorients to track the player. One can't just shoot constantly though, as bullets are only regained by expending energy, forcing more careful use of shooting and food items. The addition of the food system adds a light form of urgency one doesn't get from similar games of its genre. By having to watch the energy meter, you'll be forced to keep a brisk pace in exploration and make deliberate choices in combat, lest you lose all your energy. It's admittedly not too harsh due to the plentiful amount of plants around, but it helps keep a nice level of challenge. This mechanic is only taken to an extreme in survival mode, where one cannot rest to heal, items don't respawn, and permadeath. So for those that want a challenge, this is the option for you. There's not much in terms of plot, but what's presented is a light-hearted romp with sprinkles of humor. I just wish the text wasn't hard to read. Depending on the resolution one is playing at, the text will be too small at high resolution and too blurry at low resolution. It makes it difficult to figure out what's going on in the story or to read item descriptions. If this issue can be fixed, Space Captain McCallery Episode 1 will be a nice start to a series with fun twists on the action-adventure genre that I'm interested in seeing where it goes next. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon or Ko-fi. Patreon is if you want to support me monthly, and Ko-fi is for one-time support. These videos wouldn't be possible without the generous support of my patrons and Ko-fis. Any amount helps this channel keep going. Anyways, here's my Twitter, my Instagram, my channel link if you want to subscribe, and some other videos I've made. Well, that's all I had to say. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you around.